All right, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and get into our next match here. It is between Starcraft on the blue side and Muffin Lightning on the red side. Joining me back from the break is Nezzy. Nezzy, do you get a nice drink there?
Yeah, it was a good drink. I also got myself some Reese's as well.
Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get straight on into picks and bans really quickly. Just resetting our picks and bans overlay. There we go. As we go ahead and get back into this one right off the bat. It looks like I'm just having a little bit of trouble here. And, yeah, I'm just having a little bit of trouble here. I'm not seeing League at the moment. But you can take us through the picks and bans right now while I try and fix this.
All right, so far on the blue side for StarCraft, they've banned Vlad, Vi, and Galio. And for the red side, it's currently Lulu and Fizz with the third ban pending. Vlad, of course, first game had the first game of the day, Vlad in that game played really well, as Yasuo was the final ban for Muffin Light.
Yeah, I did a lot of work around the map. As always, we do see, as well as the Fizz did a lot too early on. It just wasn't able to really take off after that. As well as, you know, you have to ban Lulu if you are red side. It's rare that you don't see that not banned as red. So pretty common pick and ban there for both sides. But immediately off the bat, it was a karma pick for the StarCraft to begin this one off.
And also, Muffin Lightning picking up Thresh and a Mumu. Looks like they're trying to replicate the success from last game. I must ask, is Mumu like a thing in Canada? Like,
you good there? Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yep. All right. Looks like Vel'Koz and Jinx locked in for Muffin Lightning, and Twitch and Lisa locked in for StarCraft.
Yeah, Twitch Lee Sin gets locked in, looking for some very deadly team fights maybe coming out there from the Twitch if he's able to get the right positioning, able to get that spray and pray off as we're looking in. I also like the Jinx lock-in. Jinx kind of got a little bit of a micro buff with the Runans change, allows her rockets to do a lot more damage when it comes into that late game, so I'm always excited when I see a Jinx, and immediately it's going to be a Renekton locked in a LeBlanc cover right now.
Yeah, it seems like crowd's excited about that. Necton, this patch has had a few, how would I say, bugs. Had some things. You can't really do the TM at W animation cancel. Has a few. He's a little bit on a buggy, what I call a buggy state right now. But hey, if Sanus can pull it off, then so be it. And Olaf also locked in. Olaf top, looks like.
Yeah, an Olaf top. You don't see a whole lot of that now, do you? Yeah, I'm interested to see how this one turns out. It's been a long time since I've seen one, so I'm a little rusty on how that one works.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've seen an Olaf in the top lane either. Though, hopefully Darticus has a little bit of an idea how to play it, and maybe he might surprise us. I mean, we had a few surprising picks last game, and they ended up coming up victorious.
Yeah, the last game there was a lot of surprises that really just took off there, so I'm interested to see what they can make happen. I feel like an Olaf into a Renekton, I guess Olaf can trade a little bit into that one, but Renekton's a really, tough lane to try and get out effectively there, and I feel like he's going to get bullied a lot.
Yeah, buggy or no buggy, Renekton is still a very big early game bully. That is what Renekton's known for, and that's what he's going to try to aim to do, is to punish his Olaf for the tempo beat pick, and basically make it so that way the top lane is Renekton's lane. As we go into jungle, you have Lee Sin and Mumu. Looks like Lee Sin will act off the Mumu runs in. Olaf, if he's his Ragnarok, will not be able to be kicked, obviously, if he's in Ragnarok, otherwise he will. LeBlanc versus Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz, not very mobile, but does have a good amount of range. Maybe he can get that geometry in, get a nice few hits with the Q, and also, if he gets all those stacks, he can inflict true damage as well. In the bot lane, looks like Twitch and Karma versus Jinx and Thresh. Jinx and Twitch, both hyper carries. Seems like the strategy for both these teams, game their hyper carries late game, see who could do better I mean, I think both are about as equally good in the late game. It also depends on who gets caught and who doesn't. Twitch has a little bit more. It has a stealth, so he can move around a little bit more. Also has the shields from Karma. Thresh will have to worry about protecting the Jinx because it seems like Olaf and Amumu will be focused on diving. So Thresh will have to stay back, land a hook, and try to keep play people off the Jinx and Vel'Koz if need be.
Yeah, I feel like it gives them the opportunity, like, for StarCraft, it feels like a super more pick-oriented comp. It's a lot of burst, lots of assassination, especially with that Twitch. If he's able to catch out Jinx a couple times into that mid-game where he kind of spikes after getting that Bork and likely one or two attack speed items, he can really just 1v1 her consistently, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of protection around this Jinx. You do have the peel available to them, though, with this Amumu to try and stall out the fights, allow Jinx to really start getting those rockets off, get excited, and really tear through the fights.
Yeah, it definitely depends on what they use their other teammates for, what they use the Olaf, Amumu, and Thresh. Obviously, Amumu can jump in, also can use the Curse as sideline defensively and try to keep people like LeBlanc, the Renekton, possibly the Lee Sin, even the Twitch if he really wants to get deep off the Jinx and Vel'Koz. And that's going to be the main thing because the late game damage is mostly going to come from the Jinx and the Vel'Koz for Muffin Lightning. As basically Olaf, yeah, he can be a menace. He can wreck backlines. He'll be really threatening. But he'll fall off a bit late. Renekton definitely falls off late. LeBlanc it definitely seems like an early game side because LeBlanc, Renekton, Lee Sin have their spikes very early. Jinx has a spike really late. As well, I think Vel'Koz as well can definitely, as long as he's not touched.
Yeah, like if he's able to get through that and get that true damage down, it can just absolutely tear through a team. I feel like it's just up to the assassination, though. If this Lee Sin, if able to land a Q, insect back into the team and really just burst down one of the carries, you take a lot of damage away from Muffin Lightning. So I feel like they have some trouble if that goes through.
Yeah, if one of Muffin Lightning carries ends up in the middle of StarCraft's team, it could be bad news as they lose a major damage source and possibly an entire form of damage, especially if Vel'Koz gets kicked in there. Because I mean, Amumu and Gragas and Olaf, my bad, can do damage respectively, but not as much as like their carries can. And we have a pause.
Yeah, immediately have a pause, but it looks like they're gonna get out of that one very quickly as we load on into the ref for our third game here at the Esports League Community Gaming Spring Open. I'm excited to see how this one goes between StarCraft on the blue side and Muffin Lightning on that red side as we go through the rift, enjoying a little bit there.
Yeah, and as we get into the game, how about you introduce the StarCraft roster?
Yeah, for StarCraft, up in that top side, it is STI, Nuss up in the top lane on that Renekton, RTS Victa on that Lee Sin, DP Break on LeBlanc, Grubler on that Twitch, and Defied 6 on that Karma in support.
All right, and on the red side, we have Muffin Lightning. In the top lane, we have Darticus on the Olaf top. And in the jungle, we have White Tiger 50 on the Amumu. In mid lane, we have Acid Burned on the Vel'Koz, hoping to burn through StarCraft. Trash Queen on the AD carry Jinx, and Slight Wolf on the support Thresh.
As we load up on in here, both junglers likely to start on that bottom side, so maybe try and make something look happen in that mid lane. I suspect you're going to see Lee Sin visiting mid often, trying to, try and really punish this immobile pick coming out of Vel'Koz. So I feel like we'll see a lot of him around that mid for sure.
Yeah, Vel'Koz is like a stationary catapult or cannon. Basically, he can impact a lot of damage, but not very mobile. Being very mobile. Only escape being the Flash is his only means of escape.
Yeah, that or a very well-timed knock-up, but it's pretty hard to line that on a Lee Sin flying directly to your face. So I doubt it would be landing here. Is up in that top lane. We're going to see how well this one goes. Hook lands, though, from Slight Wolf onto the Karma there. Trash Queen looking to maybe get some harass down.
Yeah, in the bot lane, Karma, of course, one of the, next to Lulu, one of the best supports in the game. Definitely has the range and poke advantage over Thresh and Jinx.
Yeah, lands it right there, but the Twitch was able to hit level 2 there, taking a little bit of damage right in front of the turret, so gotta be a little careful there. Mastery being flashed, you gotta show the BM when you can, even in a competitive game.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what Jinx and Thresh need to do. They need to engage and cause a little more pressure for Starcraft's bot lane, because otherwise they'll just keep getting poked from the distance.
And we're seeing that poke already coming out from LeBlanc in that mid lane. If that, chain lands, but you know what? If it does land, is this Lee Sin Q? It's going to be first blood going on over to Starcraft.
Yeah, other than Ghost, Olaf can't instantly move a few hundred units. He just has to try and outrun it, but once you have that tagged by the Q, you can't really outrun it too much. You'll just be collapsed on, stunned, and basically die, pretty much. And TPs, and he's gonna have to burn his TP to go back.
Yeah, has to burn the TP right away, so that allows that Renekton to have the opportunity to really, choose if he really wants to just walk it back. He could if he wanted to. He's about a wave ahead, so he wouldn't be losing too much there. Break is gonna land that chain. Does get the root, but it's not gonna follow up with the Ignite. Does have that available, and that really forces Vel'Koz to have to play safe.
Yeah, LeBlanc started with Thorn's Ring, still has the potion.
Hook lands right there onto Twitch. Flay does not come out through. Trash Queen is able to land the zap onto the invisible Twitch right now. They're still going here right now. Trading back right now. Flightwood taken down very low. Karma going to trade a little bit back, but that's going to be it in the end.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I believe StarCraft got the best out of that trade, as it looked like Twitch was in a bit of a bad spot, but they just sort of played footsies a bit there and just teased and poked back and forth. And as I mentioned earlier, that bot lane, Jinx and Thresh, needs to try and get a good engage on this bot lane of Twitch and Karma.
You can already see the trades up in top lane. Olaf getting taken down below half health there with a pretty much full rotation. Hook lands onto that Twitch, but with the Karma there, able to mitigate the damage. Lands the Mantra Q and the root. Lantern will mitigate a little bit of that damage. And you can see this Thresh is just having some issues trying to deal with his Karma. Oh,
yeah, I mean, he's giving it his best. He's trying to scrap. Yeah, Thresh is trying. Oh, Vel'Koz looks like he's coming in for a roam.
Yeah, possibility for a roam, but again, gets spotted out there. Bot lane does play safe, so doesn't have to worry about too much down there.
Yeah, I guess they sensed it because of the movements of Trash Queen and Slightwolf moving up. They must have sensed something was up and did the safe thing and moved back. Best play it safe than sorry.
So right now, a slow push beginning up in this top lane. A little bit of a CS. Here comes the Lee Sin, though, to answer up, and you almost had a solo kill just coming out from Renekton there. It's going to go over. Classic Lee Sin taking that kill. And they're going to go up 2-0 as StarCraft looking to keep abusing this top lane Olaf pick.
Yeah, apparently StarCraft has a real big fan in the crowd, and he's right to be excited. 2-0. Up 2-0 early in this game. Basically, 1.5k gold lead right now at 6 minutes.
Oh my goodness, with the Ignite, able to pick that one up. StarCraft going up 3-0 now and pushing this top lane too.
First top, down mid. StarCraft is getting a pretty big advantage. If this keeps going, this could turn from bad to worse for Muffin.
Right now, Olaf might be getting dived back here. He's running underneath turret. Renekton pops that ultimate. Tower was helping him out right now, but they're just proxying the wave. Lee Sin does have the ultimate. Unfortunately, the Q misses there right now, looking to try and do an insact or something. Only kicks him to the side, and Olaf is still alive. Deciding to stay underneath that tower might be a bad idea.
Yeah, great reaction by Olaf, staying under tower, making the dive sort of disjointed. and basically keeping his life. And if Lee Sin wasn't careful, he would have ended up dying trying to do the dive.
So right now in that bot lane right now, Carmen them pushing it up. Farm pretty even across the board in that bot lane. A little bit of a CS lead starting to fold, begin to unravel there in the mid lane for this LeBlanc, and really try and abuse this Vel'Koz a little bit more. They can really start pressuring it and allow LeBlanc to really roam around the map if he wanted to. White Tiger going a little low to blue buff. He'll be fine though as he backs. See, D-Break trying to go aggressive.
Yeah, if you're Vel'Koz, you're in a very scary situation. That LeBlanc, very early game focused champion, definitely wants to get a few kills under a belt of Snowball. Looks like trying to get the Morellicon to start off, as well as having the refill potion. I see that she didn't go for a Dark Seal, but seems like she's doing just fine without it.
Yeah, doing fine right now. You saw Break in that mid lane again, going aggressive with this LeBlanc. Can really just keep juking in and out. Acid doesn't really have time to lay down that knockup to try and trade. If he does land that, there's an opportunity for a lot of damage to go over, but able to just get out there with the Mimic and the Distortion.
I also noticed the club tag for Gerbler looks like it says Twitch, so he must know a decent amount how to play this champion as he gets hooked.
Yeah, hook lands right there. Twitch getting put down very low. The BM from Thresh comes down. Trash Queen going to pick up that one. Allows their ADC to at least pick up some gold here and maybe look at doing this air Drake that's on the table.
Yeah, this is what Muffin Lightning needs to get back in this game. They need to get a few kills, get a few objectives, and if they keep pursuing this, they might just have the air Drake.
Air Drake is started. No jungler around to try and get the smite. Lee Sin shows himself up in mid lane. Meanwhile on top lane, White Tiger getting taken down very low. Doesn't matter though as Red's team secures the Air Drake at the 9-minute mark. So starting to get some objectives back, but they might lose first tower here. And White Tiger might get taken down. The Curse of the Sad Mummy does come out there. Unfortunately, Lee Sin didn't connect with the Q.
Yeah, Lee Sin 2-0 currently, having a good game, but that kick went the wrong way, as looks like, whoop, here's Thresh, and he's gone.
Thresh saying hello, but he doesn't like what he finds. Finds a crocodile and a blind man. It looks like they might be going for a Rift Herald there. Oh.
Yeah, this Rift Herald were really nice on the Renekton. Looks like, oh, they already got the tower. Looks like we didn't notice that. That first tower blood has already been taken by Starcraft, and they are currently at around a 3.5, 4K gold lead.
Chain does land there from Break, just seeing a little bit of damage there onto Wolf. Just on the edge of turret range right now, Break. Just keeping up this pressure. Is going to land the double. Chain coming out. The Ignite pops as well. Misses the Chain. Meanwhile, over in the Rift Herald right now, there is 3 members trying to fight it. Lee Sin on the side looking to maybe try and get a steal. Meanwhile, in mid lane, we do see right now it is going to reset into the pit.
Yeah. Rift Herald, after its rework, has become a really highly contested objective.
Oh, wow,
I mean,
they're still going for it. White Tiger might be buying off more than he can shoot. Knockup lands onto the LeBlanc, but he's all alone right now. He gets taken down by the Renekton, and Rift Herald finally likely to go over here to Starcraft.
Yeah, Rift Herald, after its rework, has become it's reset. Oh, even with the reset, they still will most likely grab it. Rift Herald, after its rework, has become a very desirable objective, giving you the Rift Herald as a minion pretty much. Basically, you want to be Mordekaiser Day, except instead of a dragon, you just get a Rift Herald, and you just start running down towers.
Axe comes out. It's not going to steal it away, though, as they do secure it. It is going to go on to that Renekton, who's already a bit ahead up in that top lane, so you might be seeing a big push maybe starting up in that top lane, and maybe another one here in the mid or bot. You really want to try and push at least 1 or 2 lanes at the same time when you use that Rift Herald to really make it effective, because you make the enemy team have to make a really hard choice.
Yeah, definitely. It's either you basically try to go after a Rift Herald and risk the rest of the map being taken, or you just end up losing whatever lane that the Rift Herald is in. Also, Rift Herald not only has the Herald itself as a benefit, but you also get increased recall, Baron recall pretty much, go back, as well as a few bonus stats to go along with it, while you still have it.
Lee Sin clearing out his Raptors at the moment. Just having that big gold lead, also starting in that mid lane. Vel'Koz being put down very far behind at the moment, almost actually double the CS right now DB Break has at the moment on this LeBlanc. Really applying pressure. Has the Morellos also finished, so we'll be able to stay in lane quite a long time with that. Slight Wolf missing the hook right now. Karma just playing the bait game at the moment. Going in, gets the exhaust down. Renekton coming in from the side, lands the stun onto Slight. He doesn't have any flash to get out there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Twitch ult is used, trying to kill Acid, not able to secure it, but that mid tower is likely to go down here, or at least get chunked down. Will likely go down here as Break is autoing it.
Yeah, if you're Vel'Koz right now, you just have to sit back and, well, you can't really hide behind a tower if it's not there. But as mid tower goes down, and Rift Herald has been spawned to help out with the bot.
Yeah, Rift Herald bot right now. Big chunk of damage going down onto that tower, and they're looking to dive onto the Jinx. The flash comes out there. Trash Queen able to not get away in time as the LeBlanc Q will follow. And this is disaster right now. If they keep fighting this right now, if Starcraft can keep it up, they have the Rift Herald also available. They can really push this in.
Yeah, Starcraft making the Zerg rush down bot lane as they, looks like the Croc might be caught.
All comes out right now. Renekton, though, is pretty tanky at the moment. They do take down the Rift Herald in the end. DB Break goes over the wall, trying to get the kill onto Vel'Koz. He will live with just over 100 health there. And really a big swing of gold coming in for Starcraft.
Yeah, looks like STI nearly bit off more than he could chew, but managing to get out by the skin of his crocodile teeth. And also, Vel'Koz nearly falling as well. Ugh, what a game.
So at the moment, again, a lot of objectives being taken here by Starcraft. Playing more objective-based game. They're only up 5 kills, but the gold lead would let you know otherwise at the moment with the CS numbers. Olaf trying to go aggressive here onto Break. Break, though, can just distortion away. He's pretty safe.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like there's going to be a small lull as looks like Muffin is trying to clear out the mid lane, and Lee Sin just stole the red buff from Muffin.
Oh, a couple members right now here might be getting caught out as they do land the chain onto the Olaf. Olaf already popped the ultimate. Unfortunately, might be a wasted one as Break going aggressive, lands the hook, not able to stay in range though, as Olaf will just limp away with that one. But meanwhile, top lane, a push coming in from this Lee Sin and Renekton looking to take another tower. Twitch coming in right now, pops the Bork at the moment, able to take down Slight Wolf, and there's really nothing they can answer for as Muffin Lightning, they're having some difficulty trying to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I mean, for a while there, when they nearly got pushed back and they had the man advantage, and now they're looking at the man disadvantage while Olaf and Amumu had to go up and try and check top lane, make sure it didn't go down.
Push still staying in that mid lane. Olaf looking to go aggressive here with the Amumu. You might see the turnaround coming in. Lands the bandage toss flash. Renekton does pop ultimate, and he's withering them down slowly. This might be a 2v1 at the moment. Here comes Vel'Koz, though, to make it a 3v1. Flash comes out. He's able to pick up the kill onto Amumu. He is still alive. He will likely go down here. He dashes away. He might be living with his life. Ghost is flash. The axe misses there from Olaf. The rocket comes in, though.
Man, making them chase and also grabbing a kill to go along with it. Unfortunately, nearly getting away, but running his face straight into a Jinx rocket.
So not able to limp away. There was a huge amount of damage, though, from LeBlanc. Able to pick that one. And Lee Sin, he finds an Olaf, just kicks him, makes him disappear. Might have learned a trick from LeBlanc there. It's A 9K gold lead here for Starcraft. It's not looking too good for Muffin Lightning. They can look at maybe trying to get back into this one with a good team fight with, say, Jinx. She does have 2 kills, has that Runeans finish, but still going to be a long while before that happens.
Yeah, Muffin's going to have to play a Jinx show if they hope to get anything going, because Jinx currently has a Runeans and is pretty much the saving grace on their team to try and get something good. Maybe with a Thresh Hook, maybe with the engage from Olaf and a Boomoo. But otherwise, they need to think of something, or else it might be game.
He's in up top right now, pushing that in. Does get caught here by Slightwolf. Again, 5 members around him. He's in a bad spot right now. He ain't going anywhere. He's just looking to get an auto onto the turret. He gets shut down there by the Olaf, picking up his first kill of the game. But meanwhile, possibly a Cloud Drake in response if they wanted to. Really, Starcraft aren't really pushing any advantage when there's 5 members up top. There's a lot of wards also coming out from Muffin Lightning.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely with Lee Sin distracting all 5 members, they could have gotten a bit more, but looks like they just acting right now. I mean, they're up top, so it took them a while to get down bot to try and respond.
Drake gets chained up there with the Amumu. Amumu will go down to the double chain combo. Karma gonna clear out those wards. They are finding all these pinks that were laid down here by Muffin Lightning. And Renekton onto this Cloud Drake already. Looking to keep up, allow for more mobility in his team.
Yeah, with that, that'll be 1 Cloud Drake to match the Cloud Drake from Muffin Lightning, and they'll be able to move around the map.
Break just taking the long way around. He's going to pick up the kill, though, onto the Vel'Koz. TP is coming in from Olaf right now. He might be walking into lots of members. He's getting taken down very low right now. Picks up the kill, though, onto the Karma. Meanwhile, Twitch will pick up the kill onto Jinx. Hook lands, though, onto the LeBlanc. Curse of the Sad Mummy comes out as well. Olaf goes back in for some reason. Twitch from behind with the double kill. Might be looking to make it a triple kill in the end. And Starcraft just moving faster around the map and answering these little skirmishes.
Yeah, for a while there, I mean, Muffin Lightning got a few kills. I mean, it looked like it was fine, but it turns out it was just not enough as Starcraft came back with a few more kills their way.
Yeah, Starcraft answering right there. Baron is on the table here in a couple seconds. We also see a GA rush coming out from the Lee Sin, so that's a unique one. A little better AD item recently. Looking to maybe make a lot of big dives.
Yeah, definitely. With Guardian Angel's change, its buy route has shifted from the tanks to the more bruiser types. And Lee Sin, I mean, with his lead, he could definitely afford to build a more bruiser style, and that GA does give him a second life if he needs it.
Right now, Push is coming in, looking to try and get some more. Slightwolf does get queued there by the Karma. D-Break clearing that mid-wave, pushing it on in. Gonna keep up the pressure at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna set up the siege onto this mid lane turret, probably grab another turret under the belts. Hook missing wide.
Yeah, Lee Sin is gonna land the kick there onto the Olaf. Nothing else is gonna come out of it though. Break over the side of the wall, chains over, does find a minion for his troubles. And look, Vel'Koz and them are trying to look and try and catch out this Lee Sin. He is able to safeguard away from the hook. 5 members all grouped up. Break in that backside right now, looking to make a big combo coming out with the Q right now. Twitch from the side with the Runeans is just tearing through the team. It's going to be a triple kill, a double kill, a triple is going to come out there. A quadra is going to get taken though by LeBlanc in the end there. Possibility, a big Twitch ult, almost able to tear through the entire team.
Yeah, excellent Twitch ult by Burbler, getting all the team and nearly acing them, even. That was an excellent Twitch ult. As it looks like Inhibitor's gonna go down.
Yeah, likely gonna lose an Inhibitor for their troubles right now as Starcraft with the superior team fight at the moment, just kind of looking to close it out. Big wave is coming up in that top lane if they really wanted to keep it pushed, but they are looking their eyes on this Baron possibly. And Break looking to just make interference. Actually, they might be just trying to bait it at the moment. Pings are coming out. They are looking to maybe catch out this Twitch right now. Break is going to land the chain onto him. He gets a chain back, but there is 4 or 5 members there to help him out, and they're going to pick up that one.
Unfortunately, Slightwolf wandering into a basically fully warded top red side jungle, and basically he was already seen before he even knew he was spotted, and that pretty much got himself in a really bad spot as another tower goes down for Starcraft.
I just wanted to check when Nessa Velasquez is playing next.
Okay, give me a sec.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So immediately they're looking at trying to take up this Baron at the moment. It's going to be an interesting say the least as we go ahead and look. As right now, Baron going down pretty low at the moment. It's going down. Vel'Koz ult does come out as well. 1100. It's going to be a Jinx Rocket. Not going to be able to steal it, though, as Baron goes on over to Starcraft. And they're looking with this maybe mid lane push. There's minions going on to the Nexus towers at the moment. Someone has to go back and deal with that. Twitch does spot out this Jinx. Keeps the back from going. And looking to make one final push into the base, one final fight to finish this one off.
Yeah, the valiant effort from the Jinx to try and steal the Baron with the Jinx Rocket, but unfortunately fell a little bit short, as currently there is a 15k gold lead for Starcraft.
Yeah, a 15k gold lead is a little much to some, so they might be having some difficulty really trying to get back into this one.
Yeah, it looks like pings are going down. They look like Lee Sin and Karma are trying to either place your wards or try set for the final push.
Break is going to try and kill off this Olaf. They will easily. Flash comes out from Renekton just to ensure the kill. Got a minion wave in that bot side. Minion wave in the mid lane. Q does land onto the Jinx. Tries to insect back. Trash Queen is going to go ahead and flash that one away. Ends up kicking the Amumu back. Minions now sieging in onto that Nexus tower. It goes down. The Amumu ult is used for the LeBlanc, but she is not killed in the end still. Vel'Koz ult will come out though. Slightwolf trying to defend his base the best he can. Play coming out as well. Inhibitor going down. Lee Sin going to pick up that one. Twitch on the side. It's just going to be a clean sweep in the end here as Starcraft look to close out this one.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be GG for Starcraft as they move on into the semifinals.
And with that one, Starcraft moves on to the next round. So nice one to see. Again, a lot of communication coming out from the team. A huge Twitch play there in the mid game, really securing the Baron too.
Yeah, that Twitch got pretty much 3 kills for himself. LeBlanc taking a kill as well, but nearly chunking out the entire team of Muffin Lightning. Like, that was excellent performance from the Twitch. Excellent positioning.
Yeah,
as well.
And with that, guys, we're going to go back to another break. When we come back, we're going to have LeBron James taking on Barefoot. Again, Barefoot played in our very first match. They were in the lower seed, so they do have to work their way up through the bracket. We'll be right back after this quick one while we set up the next 2 teams, so please do stick around.